You're a social media manager and you don't have an onboarding process for your clients. You need one. You found a client. You sent out a proposal. They say yes. What? I'm going to share with you my 4-step system to onboarding. It's going to make life easier for you, but it's also going to make your clients feel super cozy in their decision with hiring you. And this is day 12 of social media manager tips, so be sure to hit the plus to follow along. So the first thing you're going to do is get paid. Advocate for every freelancer to get paid up front. You can do this through PayPal or Stripe, but you're going to want to send an invoice for your services. I use the CRM Dubsado, and you can create invoices right in here. Just send them via email. Step 2 is Kickoff Time, which means that I send them an email that includes how I work document. It looks like this, and it's basically a document that outlines boundaries and how we work together. Intake form essentially just asks them a bunch of questions about their business that I have all my clients fill out. I forgot to mention this on the invoice step, but you also want to have a contract with them as well. You can send that in this document, but I really like sending it with the invoice. First step is going to be a launch call where you're going to get everything you need right then to provide your services for them. We're not going to go back and forth in an email trying to get all the passwords. We're going to do it right now. This is social media login, email login, if you're doing anything with that. I like to have access to some sort of their link clicks, whether it be through their link in bio tool or whatever, so that way I can actually see what results my social media efforts are driving. Brand standard, colors, fonts, brand guidelines, any testimonials they have, video and photo content that they already have, even if it's small and unedited, so about their target market, and information about competitors in their industry. I like to ask them the 3 goals that they're working towards in their business, what they want their social media to lead to, whether it be lead magnets or their site, and how are those things going to help them achieve those goals. I ask them about their business, the background, about their offer, what they sell. I take notes during this call. I'm logging into their social media places as they give me their information and password. I really like to use this call to set the stage of what's going to happen next. I always preface this with I know that this is a lot up front, but it means that I'm going to have to bug you less later. Leads me to step 4, which is the immersion, digging in, research, getting started part. If you don't know about the business, if you don't immerse yourself in it, if you don't listen to their podcast, read their book, read the content that they already have existing, then it's really difficult for you as a social media manager to create content for them that's relevant to their business, that's relevant to their ideal audience, and that can allow you to write captions like that person in their brand voice. So I tell them it's going to be, give them a week. I've heard some people doing 2. Actually prepare the plan and do that research. And I'm about to show you what I do. First thing I like to do is a social media audit. I'm going through any of their social media that I'm going to have a hand in working on and looking at, is their profile optimized? Do they have a variety of content? Have they been posting consistently? And then what are their vanity metrics when they start working with me? Because it's going to get better. I'm doing a competitor analysis. This is basically where I look up 5 different competitors, channels they're on, how often they post, how many followers they have, and their engagement rates. I'm going to take notes on what's working for the competitors with examples, as well as recommendations for how we're going to move forward. Then we're moving on to the marketing strategy. I'll link all the research I've already done, list out those vanity metrics, and then get clear on the content strategy moving forward. The tone, voice, and target audience, I listed out here. Plan and frequency we're going to use. And the goals and what we're going to measure from the business goals that actually aligns with the social media goal, a metric that we can measure. I'll get really clear about reporting and what they can expect moving forward. I'll even give them other recommendations just in their marketing efforts as a whole. I tell them the next steps, how to contact me and the launch date. If they request to look at content before we start, and I'll let them do that for 1 week, but only for the first week. We don't got time for every single week for them to approve things. If they would need approval, we do that. But if not, I'm just going to launch on that date. So the 4 steps again, invoicing/contract, kickoff email, the launch call, and the research and immersion phase. Then we go. If you have other questions for how to get started as a social media manager, I have a free guide in my bio. Snag it.